What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. Okay, after a lengthy delay in the US, we finally have our DJI Mini 3 Pro, and there was quite a bit of drama behind this. This is a little late now. DJI had some questionable shipping tactics for this release, but that's not here nor there. It's here. We got the RC combo with the Mini 3 Pro. I want to go ahead and unbox it, tell you guys some generic overall specs, and really take a look at this baby. We're going to do some hands-on flights today. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It's a little overcast here now, but yeah, I am super excited about this. One quick call out, because I'm sure it's going to pop up in the comments, with this RC. So the screen on this RC has almost a peak brightness of 500 nits. For outside visibility, that is not that great, but for any of you guys who have used the old RC itself, or an RC with a attachment for your cell phone, you know that once you're running that for a while, your screen dims on your iPhone or Android phone, and it hits about the same brightness threshold as this. So yes, while it is not hitting 1,000 or more peak brightness, it will suffice in sunny conditions, but of course it will obviously look much better in shady conditions. Let's open this baby up and take a look at the specs and how well DJI has optimized this version. So on the side of the box, first thing that you'll see is some of those updated specs. So it is still a larger device, but does weigh less than 249 grams. 4K HDR video, that is 4K 60 now if you'd like. A 48 megapixel camera sensor. You do have vertical shooting, which means you can now shoot in portrait or landscape. So if you are a big content creator for TikTok, Instagram, anything like that, this might be your next drone. It does have that flagship 12 kilometers of full HD video transmission on that RC. It does finally have 3-direction active obstacle avoidance, and that'll give you some of these intelligent flight features as well. And you can see what comes in the box here. You're getting the aircraft, 1 battery, the RC, a USB cable, spare props, a screwdriver, and obviously all your manuals. One call out that I didn't mention yet. This is the first year DJI is actually selling 3 versions of the Mini 3. What it's doing is it's giving you different combo packs where you can buy this nice new DJI RC. You can buy it with the old style RC, or for the first time they're selling just the drone itself. So if you wanted to just get the drone, if you had one of the older controllers, you can do that. I think it's a little over 600 bucks. It is the most reasonable aspect or option for picking one out. Just wanted to let you guys know that as well. Let's go ahead, pull that little tear, and here we are. So I did have the Mini 2. I used it quite a bit. I actually used it for our Hawaii flight drone videos. I prefer to fly with this over my Air or my Mavic Pro. And yeah, right off the bat you can see this does look a lot bigger, but it is still just as lightweight as they say. Totally revamped, totally redone. You can see the air vents here to suck in the air to keep the internals cool. Same style in the backing. You do now have your battery indicator up top built in, not on the battery itself. Obviously a much larger gimbal cover. Those 2 down-firing obstacle avoidance sensors. You have the forward obstacle avoiding sensors, and the rear are actually right behind those, pointing backwards. So neat little design, but I like it, yeah. What I did read, and I haven't tried this yet obviously, but what I did read, which I'm hugely excited for, there is no specific order now that you have to unfold these. So you don't have to go bottom to top and all that. You can actually do them as you please. So we did top and bottom, and now we'll do bottom top, and yeah, that's awesome. Alright, so here is the Mavic 3 Pro. Set that to the side. Also looking at this, the wing lengths are much larger than what they were in the old Mini 2. Then below this, we have the new baby, that RC. Let's go ahead and open this. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. So I've never used one of the more expensive RC controllers that DJI offers, but this baby feels very nice. Super nice to grip with that side texture. Much easier to hold and control. The only thing, obviously, for me, I'm going to have to get used to is now the screen is on the bottom instead of up top if you attach the phone, but that seems easy enough to do. I guess your thumbs aren't going to get in the way when you are looking too much, but that's my only initial concern with that. You have your record button, you have a dedicated photo button, and you also have now these other scroll wheels for zooming and doing whatever else, and your C1 and C2 function keys as well. You obviously do have your joysticks right here that pop right out and screw right in, just like they did in the other ones. I don't know why, but this baby does feel pretty premium. I know this is just plastic, but it really feels good. These joystick controls with all these grooves, hope you can see that in the camera okay. They actually feel really good. Your thumb doesn't feel like it's going to slip off when you're using them. Obviously you have your power button, your hold or return to home, and then your cinematic, normal, and sport mode for your settings. Looks like you have a couple vents obviously on the side and all that. Quick call out while I'm looking at this too. Obviously you have USB-C charging, but there is also a spot in here now for a micro SD card. So what I mean by that is this has a little bit of internal storage, but it doesn't record if you're doing screen grabs at a full resolution. You need to have another micro SD card in here as well as on the aircraft. Something to keep in mind. Again, not a deal breaker if you're not going to be doing a lot of screen recording, but just a quick call out for you guys. And lastly in the box are going to be those manuals and cables. So there's that USB-C to USB-C charging cable, your traditional screwdriver to replace each prop, which are individual now, they're not combined, and here are a couple of those that we're just talking about, those extra props. And then we have all of the typical reading material, quick start guides, and all of that. So yeah, this controller, if you guys don't know, is actually running on Android. So to get software updates, you'd be able to pull them in that way. You just do a swipe down, check for updates in the app and all that. You cannot download or sideload any apps for this. So that's my only quick call out for that. Obviously, I'm going to assume the battery is already in here since we didn't see that anywhere else. Let's pull that out and see how this baby pops open now. Just slides right out. So that is it. I do have one of the new Flymore kits coming in, the Flymore Plus, that has that extended flight time, but does take it out of the 249 gram range. I'll be doing a whole video on that. Stay tuned for that one. Again, like everything with these shipments, ours is delayed. We haven't got it yet, but I wanted to at least give you guys a first look at the drone itself. Let's see if there's any battery. So of course, no battery to use. Let's see if we can start this. We have a little battery in the controller though. Let's see if we can get a first look at this. Lights are pretty bright. And we'll go ahead and take a look at this one. Set all this aside for now. Okay. So find English. We'll agree to the software. United States. Connect to our Wi-Fi network. Put in our password. Set our time zone. Eastern. And then you'll log in. We're not going to go through this obviously since this doesn't have a charge. We'll go ahead and get it charged up, take a look at it, take it outside, and give you guys a first look at some flights as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.